should have a harp with me. You know, it's so easy to carry. I've got one back at the hotel there, but you know, I like to play. Jimmy and I play quite a bit. We are in fact playing on May 10th in St. Petersburg, Florida. Yeah, with the band that we use from Texas and California, not the original movie band. They tour in Europe, but we have a different section. That's the blood brother of John, you know, Jimmy. Yeah. So.
Great legacy with Dan Aykroyd joining us on the couch right here. Screenwriter, actor, comedian, singer, and vodka connoisseur. You were bringing back.
Yeah. Well, you know, the British Columbia has a luxury travel industry. It's got luxury restaurants, luxury hotels. Why not have, you know, the top-selling ultra-premium luxury vodka in the world? If you want to step up and treat your friends, have something a little better, that's what I've done here with this vodka. I've always tried to do something better, or the best. You know, I've collaborated with the best people. You know, we had a #1 TV show, #1 record, #1 movie, #1 radio show. I've just worked with the best people to make things that are just better, and now we're working with the Newfoundland Liquor Distillery Corporation with that beautiful aquifer water which sits below the porous rock of Newfoundland from 16,000 years ago. It's the original glacial aquifer, and we make this vodka. People say, why does it taste so good? Why does it taste so sweet? Why is it so viscous? What do you put in it? Well, it's what we don't put in it. Right. We don't put any glycerides in it. We don't put any limonene. We don't put any added sugar. Glycerides are done for many lesser alcoholic products or many beverage alcohols, just to cut the alcohol. Now, if you smell many lesser products on the bar, they're going to smell like perfume. Now you're going to smell a beautiful little alcohol whiff there, because we're not afraid of it. We don't hide it.
That's sipping. We're on it.
Yeah, and it makes great cocktails. Bartenders love it all over. Now look at that beautiful platinum finish. We pour that 3 times over Herkimer diamonds. This is our signature martini glass here.
Oh, look at that glass. Can you get a close up of that, Dirk?
Thank you, Dan.
So, got the skull.
We won the Prodexpo in Moscow. We won a double gold there. They voted us out of 400 fluids, excellent taste. And then we won in the World Spirits Competition in San Francisco. And they gave us the tasting notes: sweet, vanilla, dry, crisp.
Sweet, vanilla, dry, crisp.
With a kick of heat off the finish. So you're gonna feel a little of that heat.
That is nice.
Oh. That's delicious.
Isn't that beautiful? That's nice. And that's just cold, like nothing in it. Now,
it really is good.
You make a bar car martini with this. You make a screwdriver. You make a Bloody Caesar. You make a mojito. Man, this, you know, this is the blank canvas. This is what bartenders love, because there's no additives in it. They can put anything they want in it. If they're making a 1955 Long Island Railway bar car martini, which would have been served to a Madison Avenue executive on his way to work,
you got 1955 these drinks
on the train there, with a white-coated steward serving him that drink.
Checking the time.
He would be getting a martini with no citrus oil in it. There's no citrus oil in a martini. So when you're making a Crystal Head martini, you're not using a vodka that has citrus oil in it already. If you're making a screwdriver, you're going to add your essence of orange or grapefruit. You don't need to have a vodka that has a citrus oil in it. So we're selling the clean aspect of it. That's why the Head works for us, because it sells the idea of purity and cleanliness. The Crystal Heads were owned by the Navajo, the Aztec, and the Mayans as scrying devices, crystal balls to see the future, to positivize and enlighten.
It's a great takeaway if you do give it as a gift as well.
Oh,
I love that, because I have given your vodka as a gift before. Now, Riaz mentioned off the top all of your achievements, and you were talking about #1 movie, #1 album, #1 radio program, #1. You've done it all, and now the vodka as well. What do you aspire to do next? I mean, you are such a great representation of Canadian and being Canadian and what is Canadian. Have you ever considered, I don't know, political?
No. There's some lifestyle issues there.
I love it. So
living
honest.
in BC, you probably know what I mean. But you know, I won't. I'm not going to open up my life for scrutiny like that already as it is. You know, and you know, I mean, to look at where the world we live in today. You know, in 10, 20 years ago, a man and a woman could go behind a woodpile. Now every hick has a camera?
It's true.
You know, so I mean, no. What I'd like to do is just, raise my children to be compassionate, to love their fellow man, to understand that they are no better than anybody out there, and anybody out there is no better than them. That we are all equals. That there's one race, the human race. We're all of the same blood, and that would be my greatest achievement. I think I'm almost there with all three of them. I'm very proud of them, and so that's really my mission, is to keep that going and make them give back. You know, because to those who have been given much will be required. That's the words of the Christ, and I live by those words, and I think that if I can get my children to do that, and they're on their way to doing that, then I've been a success in life.
How old are your kids?
I've got a 24-year-old daughter who is working with me on the House of Blues Radio Hour. She's a correspondent, and she does breaks, blues breaks, and then I've got a 20-year-old at school in Portland, Oregon, and I have a 15-year-old at a really strict sort of semi-military boarding school in Massachusetts that she chose to go to. Nice. You know, it's in terms of the academics, it's very, very, very tough, and so I'm really proud of them.
Well, you've clearly learned a lot of lessons, and we got to comment on two things. The late great Harold Ramis, we know he was a good friend and teacher above all. Yeah. What do you think is the man's greatest legacy? What did you see that everybody else may not have seen in his time?
I think his spirit of collaboration and his feeling of encouragement to fellow artists. And he was very generous. Brilliant, wise. Ghostbusters would not have been the film it was without Harold. And I will miss him in my collaboration now on Ghostbusters 3. But you know what? I sit there and I'm writing on the script now, and I hear Harold, not so much a psychic voice, but more of a kind of a muse that's like, well, Harold wouldn't say that. No, he would correct this. No, he wouldn't have the character say this. No, he'd make this, he'd bump this up a bit. He'd move this scene here, you know. I kind of feel and know, because we did the two scripts together, I know what he would do with this third script. And thankfully, we had a lot of his input before he died on the third script, so it will have a lot of his essence in there. That's the second writing partner I lost, Tom Davis, Harold, so I guess the lesson is don't write with me.
Oh, no. But you know, there's so many great lessons, and we're both huge fans of it. How do you truly remake a classic movie for a new generation? And
well, you don't remake them. You don't remake it. You make a new one. You do. Think Star Trek. Hand it to the next generation. You know, just push it off like a fledgling bird. You know, got to fly on its own.
And you're having a very busy morning, obviously, here in Vancouver. Yeah,
we're going to do some bartender education. You know, bartenders in Europe love this product because it is the clean slate. It's their virgin canvas to make cocktails with, you know, with additives. You know, you've got Campari, Red Bull, Saint Germain, bitters, all kinds of sugars that people are adding. So bartenders love this because it's basically a big hole in which they can pour all their additives.
Where can fans see you?
Oh, I'm going to be at the Canby and 39th BCLDB store today at 5.
There it is, 5 to 7
yes,
today.
And then tomorrow at Liquor Planet, there's this wonderful couple who have opened up the store to me, and they brought in a lot of the Rolling Stones packs. This was a commemorative thing that we did to celebrate the Stones' 50th anniversary. It has 18 songs picked by Mick. It's got a sticker, it's got a stopper, so you can open the bottle and enjoy it, and then put it back in the collector's display case. And man, you know, when they're gone, they're gone. So we're here going to sign them and just see people, talk to the retailers, learn about, you know, how to get the product out there and build the awareness.
Well, Crystal Head Vodka chose the right man to be the ambassador of the brand.
Well, I'm an owner of the company, so I'm paying back my daughter's college education fund, which I raided to start the company. But I think we've topped them up.
Well, everybody watching at home right now, we can honestly say, as advertised, Dan Aykroyd is that guy, and we will go out and celebrate you, your Canadian-ness, and your
everything in
honest
moderation.
And forthcoming. Exactly.
Today's Friday. It's a night to get over to the Fairmont, get over to the Georgia Rosewood where we're playing.
Yeah.
We're playing at the we're singing at the Georgia. We're at the Fairmont.
When are you singing at the Georgia?
Just in the bar, karaoke. You know.
Okay, it's now lining up. People are heading there right now to line up. I am going to be first in line.
Big party.
Yeah.
Cheers to you, Dan.
Take care.
Here we go.
Enjoy.
Right there.
Oops, over we go.
Oh. Is that good luck or bad luck?
I'm hoping it's good luck. Dan Aykroyd Vodka just christened my shoes. I'm all about that. We'll be tap dancing with you.
What should I do about that?